this is what I call my, I have my 3 checkpoints, right? Checkpoint 1, checkpoint 2, and checkpoint 3. All right. Now these checkpoints are basically just, areas for you to have. You have to know where you are. Like you have to know where you are. For example, if I'm not your friend yet, and we spoke for 10 minutes, whatever, and I'm like, hey man, can I come by your place and borrow this stuff? I mean, it's miscalibrated, right? And you're gonna think this guy's a fucking weirdo. I'm exhausted now, but now I'm gonna meet with Elaine, the 5th girl. Is gonna be Elaine Wayne. Now, Elaine Wayne is like one of the first girlfriends I've ever shown in 2012. And she's a girl also attached to my name as well. And all right. So, anyways, right now I'm chilling with this lovely lady, and we're just chilling out, having a good time, relaxing.
This is Justin Wayne, a pickup artist from New York who is said to have mystical powers when it comes to meeting and dating random women that he met on the streets. Now, at first glance at these PUA channels, a single man may believe that all he has to do is simply approach a woman in the streets, bar, or nightclubs, and bang, he's dating her. But what he quickly discovers is that reality is not this generous. What a lot of pickup artists don't tell you is that 95% of the women that they meet out of a social circle and on the streets end up flaking on them. This is pure canon of the Grimes framework, and this goes to the general question that most men ask after an encounter with a woman on the streets is, why do these women end up flaking on me? Now, all we can turn is to the gold pill or the Grimes framework for that answer. To most men, talking to these women can feel like having a conversation with a stranger in foggy weather with the car windows up. Now, the real reason why most men get flaked on is because they do not add value. This is the sad truth. Most guys are well-meaning and would do their utmost best to settle down with a woman in her prime years. But many of these guys do not possess the secret code to not only get numbers from a woman, but to also keep her as friends. Now, here is where the Grimes framework comes in. This is the ultimate secret to changing your dating life forever. And here's how it works. Here's how the Grimes framework compares to PUA, pickup artistry, and what makes it better, what makes it more effective, and how it could put your game or your dating life on steroids. Well, let me explain. The Grimes framework can help you in the fact that it is not upfront. The gold pill is never upfront. It's not direct. Women do not like directness. They do not like direct men. I heard a story of a woman tell me that women apparently do not like when guys like them. That's so strange, but whatever. I don't care. I'm just about making money. But nevertheless, they don't like when you like them. Here's how the Grimes framework works, is because you are setting up a circumstance. Everything for a man is based in the manosphere is based on circumstances. A man is the outcome of his circumstances. So he needs to create a circumstance if he wants to meet these women. So the circumstance is that you are creating is modeling. You're creating modeling, and you're getting into the industry. You're networking with a few people. You don't have to network with a lot of people, just a few, and you're just getting these women jobs. All you do is simply let a woman know that you could help her to get jobs, and pretty easily. Now, if you're doing the extension of the framework, which is ground game, which is the pickup artist extension, the approaching women in the streets that you find attractive, all you have to simply do is ask the woman if she models. Now, I'm not going to give you all the details because you need to buy my book called The Grimes Framework, but I'll give you something. I'll give you a story. I'll give you a story why a lot of women flake on guys and why a lot of guys just find it just a waste of time to meet these girls outside of the social circle. Now, your social circle is powerful, but it's not that powerful. The odds of you meeting women a lot from your social circle is very low. You're not going to meet a lot of women from your social circle. That's just facts. Once a blue moon, for example, you may have church, you may have work, and most guys don't meet women in work. It's just facts. What happens in work with the Me Too stuff, hey, that's not going to happen, right? So your numbers, your odds are smaller now. You gotta go to the clubs. Okay, the clubs now. The clubs. This is where most guys get flaked on, is at the clubs and on the streets, right? You are not gonna meet these girls because at the end of the day, you approach a woman and you ask her for her number, and here's what's gonna happen. She's gonna tell you up front, hey, either she has a boyfriend or she may give you that number. This is where the flake happens. You're gonna call the next day and say, hey, well, I met you from the club, and guess what? She's not gonna respond, and even if she does respond, my friends, she's gonna get rid of you in 2 weeks or at least a couple days, if most. It's not gonna work out. And do you know the reason why? It's because you're not adding value. You are not showing these women up front what you could do for them. Women like two things. I'm gonna be real here. They like money, security, which is money, and attention. The modeling industry has that. Hooking up with these women with jobs, it does not have to be anything special. It doesn't have to be anything big. It could just be a simple gig for your Instagram or your Facebook or your Snapchat. And would you believe, a lot of these women would be more than happy to help you with your Instagram. That's just facts. And I'm going to show you in my book how it's done when you purchase my book. But here's the next thing. Here's the next thing, guys, bro. I'm going to give you a story. When I was in Toronto, right? I'm back and forth. I'm in Toronto. I'm in Ottawa, bro. I'm all over. I'm in the States. I'm in the Caribbean. I'm all over, man. But I was in Toronto, and this boxer dude, right? This guy in the club. It's a club called Two Cats. And I was just there, you know. I was having a Corona, just by myself, chilling out, you know. And this dude, strong guy, comes up to me, white dude, bro. And he's like, hey, I'm going to help you get a girl tonight. I'm like, dude, I'm just vibing. I'm just chilling, you know. I don't need to get anybody tonight. But I'm like, whatever. You know what? If you feel that you need to do this, then fine. I want to see your magic, right? So this dude says, hey, what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you some social proof. I'm going to show you. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to introduce you to these women as a boxer, right? And I'm going to show you how this is going to work. So this dude pulls a girl. He does as the 33 Secrets guy says, the claw. So he pulls this girl and says, hey, this dude's a boxer. He could fight. Now, I used to do a little bit of boxing back in the day. You know, I was quite a bit of a boxer, right? So he pulls the girl. He said, hey, this dude's a boxer. He could fight, you know. He wants to teach you how to box, right? So, you know, I was a bit drunk, so I did a little bit of a Hitmonchan kind of job, you know what I'm saying? And you know, the girl was impressed. She was like, whatever, black dude, he could box, fine. I'm like, this girl's Asian. I'm like, whatever, okay, cool. So she's like, she took my number, and would you believe this woman texts me in the middle of the club? I'm looking at the text, and I'm like, dude, this doesn't even make sense, bro. I'm not even that good of a boxer, right? So I actually took the number and deleted it. Never saw the girl again, right? Now, I could have made something happen, but why did I waste my time deleting it? Because I knew at the end of the day, if I would have called or messaged this woman the day after the club when she's sober, she's not going to talk to me at all, right? Why is this so? Why is this so? Because A, I'm not a boxer in real life. If I were to go and have a meeting in the apartment which I'm supposed to go, she would soon quickly discover that I am not a boxer and I'm a fraud and would have nothing to do with me. This means that I'm not adding value. Being a boxer is also kind of violent, and at the end of the day, these ladies are not big fans on that, right? They want to do with the modeling. So this is why I'm telling you guys, you take a look at the centers, man, like Toronto, New York. These are very, very uptight places, man. A lot of the ladies there are pretty pompous, and they're not going to talk to any random guy. You're not going to get numbers off the bat. I'm telling you guys, if you're not using the Grimes framework, you're going to get a lot of flaky ladies. This is just facts. So I'm going to help you in the next couple of videos. I'm going to show you the real way of adding value to a woman's life when you meet her on the spot. You could use this Grimes framework, my book, The Gold Pill, anywhere you go. Once you're able to add value to these girls' life, I've gotten celebrities' numbers. I'm not going to say who. But once you're able to add value, you're going to get all the numbers that you can get. Once you can show the woman that the reason why you're taking the number, she's not only going to give you this number, my friends, but you're going to end up having a friend for maybe the rest of your life, maybe even a marriage partner. Who knows? But hey, guys, I'm signing out. Peace. We'll talk.